Hello.
Oh, hi, El.
We're back in Alan Wake 2.
You've caught us in my heated living room. Join us.
Last time we had just defeated Cynthia Weaver. And we're now going to talk to our grandfather. So let's just get to it, I think. You and I need to talk.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
Okay.
I guess yes. Let's profile Tor.
The Mind Place.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
Maybe. It feels like ages since we checked in with Casey as well.
Yes. Well, I suppose it
long
hasn't been, but because we mentioned he's missing to the Bureau of Control. I do like that she keeps going, so this isn't just like my regular super intuition. It's like, no, Saga, people can't do this power that you have.
Right? She's the pizza girl from Rogue Legacy 2. No, I'm not going to explain that. Play Rogue Legacy 2 to find out.
My grandfather.
Yeah.
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family. Way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family.
Which I wasn't expecting.
It's interesting, admittedly. So I think that's like the first mention of our dad, because everything's been about your mom being part of this family.
So we're going to go for my mom, my father, or the clicker.
We'll go for my mom.
You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end.
My father.
Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe.
The clicker.
I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
You need one person in the other side, and then they do their thing, and then on this side you do your thing, and you can play Alan Wake can do his thing in whatever order. What? It's like they're trying to sort of explain the in-game mechanic without explaining, because you can't say you play Wake, but you can do it in any order. It doesn't make sense.
So I am waiting for it to go to do more stuff with Tom specifically. What?
Can you talk to the deer so you threateningly count down?
No, because I haven't picked another one up recently.
Oh, so you only get... Right.
Yeah.
I thought you could check at any time.
No.
I thought that was you checking. I thought it was you going up to him going, "To remain."
Yeah, after I find a new one, I will be able to do it again. There's no prompt otherwise.
Okay.
I'm just having a brief look around. And then, yes, that profiling gave us a whole bunch of stuff for the case board.
Did it?
Yes, every time it gave us something. So we'll just finish this up. Case closed.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
I rescued Tor Anderson, my grandfather, from the dark presence. Wake fucking wrote Logan into this story. She's in danger because of him. Within Scratch's reach, I need Wake to write an ending that will save her. So we have a little bit more for fact versus fiction. We have a lot of open categories currently. Our life in Watery, what's false, what's real, connection to Tor and Odin, which is probably what most of this is. Tor and my father had problems. There was trouble. Freya took me away from that. So is that why did Mom leave?
Tor was the reason my father left. It sure sounds like it.
Mom thought Tor's power was dangerous, didn't want me around it.
Mom called the mind place make-believe. She didn't want me knowing about the Anderson powers.
All Andersons have powers. Mom never told me about them because she thought they were dangerous. Wanted me to have a normal life. No, not that. Is that this one? No. No, communicating in the mind place.
They can communicate with me here because they have something similar. Because we're family?
Tor and Odin understand the true nature of the mind place.
They know more about the mind place than I do. They know me.
The mind place isn't some mental technique. It lets me inside people's heads see the truth. Yeah.
Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place, thanks to their own powers.
What? He makes me sound like some kind of mind reader.
Well, yeah. Summation, we're a seer.
Not a doer.
Tor and Odin are also aware of this. Our family is not bounded by Wake's story. The Andersons can see through the horror story. Yeah, Tor and Odin.
Tor and Odin are my relatives. The evidence fits with what I know is true.
This would explain...
The process.
It is a lot to process, and it would explain why my memories haven't changed like everyone else.
Yeah, big gaps between sentences, admittedly. Anger's remorse mentions the man I drove away.
The way Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry.
What man did Tor drive away? My father?
Very probably. And Tor not a good dad.
Reckless? Pushing my father away was last straw for Mom.
Yeah. And we have a little bit in the story. Right. Because Wake wrote the story, only Wake can end it.
That's how it works. Writers don't have editors.
How to stop the story at the top there.
Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
I'll need Wake's cooperation in order to fix this. I can't do it alone.
And yeah, only Wake can edit the story. Not much time left. Need clicker to make the fix permanent. The clicker acts like an amplifier. It can magnify the reality-changing effects of art. The clicker. Here we go.
So Wake writes a story, the dark place makes it change reality, and the clicker amplifies that change, making it permanent. Makes sense?
The Anderson family is immune to the effects of the story because of a hereditary power. So is that then, will my memories change? Yes. That's sort of to...
The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am.
Good.
Because of my family.
Good.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about our memories changing. The reason we keep having these strange conversations is because ours aren't.
So long as my head is safe from the story, I can focus on fixing this.
Yeah. We can't change our memories, but we are affected by the events. Entered the dark place by playing Tor and Odin's song. Is that the overlap? How to enter. Okay.
Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the dark place's focus on art?
Is this a butterfly? The theme of the song was regret, remorse for how Tor treated my mother.
I don't know how many of these you want to read.
Or should I read this as well? How to enter? A song about remorse, a float about murder, a poem about terror. I'm seeing a pattern, all artistic works tied to dark events.
The float one was interesting, admittedly, because I'm like, yes, I suppose that is an artistic work. Area around an overlap is always flooded. Yes, water is always involved.
Does the overlap cause the flooding?
And all of these are still yet for later. So we're done with the clues for now.
Radio.
Thank you, Tor, for everything.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
The FBC is holding wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station, to wake.
Also some other stuff.
Yes, our new goal is to give the clicker to wake, go to the sheriff's station, and optional investigate the previously flooded areas. Yes, because we've just finished a section, we can now explore a bit more, including that I now have the bolt cutters, don't I? Yes, I
Oh my
kept
god,
them.
we do.
I can finally bolt cutter everything off.
Cutting all the bolts. Let's leave quickly, or as so it can be called, run.
I was wondering if everyone was doing okay.
We could check up on them. They're still on the porchy bit?
The meeting point.
Your hair is looking nice today, Mandy.
Oh, they've come back in.
Oh, hush. This is how it looks every day.
Well, then it looks nice every day.
Very smooth.
Good res. Gonna swap out some things. I take it.
Just hiding some stuff away, yeah.
Because admittedly, you don't have a lot of free space anymore, so you're gonna have to either more regularly tidy things up or maybe put away some other guns. It seems a shame not to use the long rifle,
Yeah.
since you were waiting so long and you've got so much ammo for it. Although considerably less than you used to have.
Yes, admittedly, I did take 2 stacks of 20 with me.
It's probably still your most overloaded weapon. Let's have a hot coffee.
Just as everyone back where they should be. You alright, Pat? It's probably not really expecting me to, if I don't get anything from most of them. You. Yes, I didn't really think about it until afterwards, but the reason we kept seeing the lady here, I think, is that there's water. And it keeps going like, yeah, it's concentrated around water.
Okay.
Rose is also... Oh, yeah, Rose said she was going to go on a special mission for Wake. Artie's gone.
Good loud, banging noise when you come up the stairs, though.
Still not allowed in that secret door. Actually, other than Norman and Mandy May downstairs and Pat in his room, like that other lady is missing as well, the one who was exercising.
Yeah.
think that was this side gate that I just unclipped.
Well, like I say, we didn't spend a lot of the time sort of looking around outside, but I don't think there's anything here. Nobody's motorcycle was also a werewolf.
Yes, admittedly, this is just in the interests of thoroughness. That's where I came up. Because we never actually saw the front of the wellness centre.
We did when we came in, but it was in the distance, obviously.
Ah, there's a setter sign here, for example.
For example. Mm-hmm.
Vote Mayor Setter to sit in office.
Vote Mayor Setter to sit in office. Meet Mayor Setter
Maybe I should swing by Suomi Hall.
in Suomi Hall. Is it just a dog, though? Will we finally find out?
Oh, I hope he's Irish as well.
Are we?
We're at the Wellness Centre in Bright Falls.
I just meant that does this like lead anywhere? But no, I think it's just that there's like a little sitting place, yeah. With a
Was
view.
that previously flooded? I think the floodwaters are much lower.
Well, we do have the optional task again of investigate previously flooded areas. It may have been. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work.
I think it classes you as in the Wellness Centre for now.
Yeah.
If you just leave, you can have a look at your map.
I will, yeah. Sit in office. The big optional trail around the back that we never went down, that may well have just been flooded. And I think I get there through the back if I want to exit that way rather than go the way we came in. God, my feet are just squish, 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 squish because the floor is so wet. This way.
What's in the bridge?
Oh, sorry, I just went right over it. Well spotted.
I mean, it came up with a white dot for like 5 business days.
Cynthia's lamp.
When Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many. Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room.
Oh, that's quite sad. Because if Rose genuinely had just to send the lamp through to wake, that did mean that, well, that's what made Cynthia overtaken by darkness, yeah. That's quite a shame. I suppose let me know if you spot any more pages that I don't spot. Yes, this way. we can then leave the way we didn't
This
come
area.
up. Yeah.
So it would have been locked if we came all the way around anyway.
We wouldn't have had the bolt cutters. Now we mean business.
Man, it got red once we left that.
Bunker Woods, right. Since I feel like I'm not very good at seeing the little paths. Yeah, so this is a separate path.
Barely.
It's really pretty though.
It really is.
Up next, we had a guest lined up. I have it written down here somewhere. What's this say? Jim Figamore. Figamore? Figamore. I know that name from somewhere, but... Oh, the lion's lighting up, so that could be him. Hello, you're on with Pat Maine.
Hey, it's Terry. I'm at the Elderwood Palace Lodge and there's been a shootout. FBI everywhere. I think somebody's dead. I was working the front desk when bullets just started flying. I had to hide under my desk.
Oh gosh, Terry. Clearly a bit of embellishment on your part. But it sounds like maybe Russ Hammond's been hunting quail in the off-season again.
Quail? You're not listening. They shut up the whole damn hotel. And that's not all. I swear to sweet Jesus Murphy, I saw Alan Wake walk in before it all happened.
Alan Wake? Now, is that one of Mandy May's kids?
Alan fucking Wake, Pat, the writer. You've talked about him on the show. He disappeared years ago.
Disappeared, you say? Okay, this is all coming together now. See, people were calling in about Wendy Davis going missing, but it sounds like they have her confused with this Alan Walker fellow you're talking about. Terry, you were there last Sunday at the market selling those cuckoo clocks when I came to visit, remember?
Pat, no.
And who was selling beef jerky in that stall next to yours? Wendy Davis. Davis Family Beef Jerky. Now, how can she be selling me beef jerky on Sunday and be missing since 2010? It's ridiculous.
Wendy's fucking dead. I'm talking about Alan Wake. Jesus, Pat. This is serious. I'm trying to put the warning out. There's something wild going on. I gotta go in case they come back.
Okay, that was Jim Figamore, everybody, and he'll be running for mayor this, wait, no, that was, anyway, that's our show for today.
That's quite sad. It does sound like Pat's starting to...
Just, you can't remember everything, yeah. Whether that's because of the story or the darkness or just age. We also have a page here. Rose at bingo night.
Has she been going mad?
They're here. There we go.
What are you doing?
Trying to find it.
You were on it. It's further down.
Further down, further down. Ah, there it is. Thank you.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings. waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ati was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
Never heard Clouder of Cat, admittedly.
Oh, it's one of those
Family sort of words.
collective
Yeah.
nouns
That's the one.
where people say a murder of crows or a clouder of cats or a, I don't know. They're all made up
Yes, yeah. That I am aware of.
in terms of people went, oh, like, what's the official term for this? Let's just make stuff up and see if it sticks. And it did.
I presume that's the bunker then?
But there's no etymology behind it. There's no reason for it to be there.
Yeah, there's no historical, there's no actual history.
Because obviously, in a sense, all words are made up, all language is invented. But generally speaking, it has a sort of a context that goes all the way through, whereas collective nouns do not.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Yes, because this is quite a big open area. I'm just going to have to look around quite thoroughly.
Also, we know these are rules now, don't we?
Yes.
Don't pretend to be anyone or anything besides who you are.
Yeah. Which I sort of figured it was probably Rose from the fan fiction writing, admittedly. It's a worrying sound, yeah.
Grim purpose!
Hey.
Oh. Do they all sigh when they die? I think I'm going to have to play more Monolith games since the news of them being shuttered.
Yes, yeah. Yes, these are supposed to lead us to the lunchboxes, I guess.
I see what you mean.
Yes, Warner Brothers have announced the closures of a bunch of studios, and then, yes, unfortunately, Monolith, that's Fear, right?
Yeah, we've played a whole bunch of their games. Fear, the Punchy game with the Condemned, that's what I mean.
Condemned.
I will probably play Aliens vs. Predator 2, because it's one of my favourite games by them. I've heard that there's or rather when I was searching around how to get it, where to buy it from, how to play it, blah, blah, blah. There's versions with all of the things enabled that it used to work with, and I think you can even still play it multiplayer. Which we wouldn't be doing, we'd just be playing the story-based mode. But yeah, quite looking forward to that. Yeah. Same as I've kind of decided that I'm not going to hold off. I was holding off on some of the multiplayer stuff, waiting for us to giving us a chance to get more of a following on Twitch and more regular watchers. But that hasn't happened, so I might just do it anyway.
That's fair enough, yeah. Yes, those arrows pointed us to the Bunkerwood stash key, and here's the stash.
Probably make a post about it at some point. You can't hide from the trees. We are everywhere.
Some bullets and some flares.
Look at this photo of... I'm not sure what that was.
It's just for our board to go here's another stash we've found.
There's all of this Steam stuff coming.
It is coming from everywhere, yeah. It's quite dramatic. Yeah, there's where the key was. I think this is the the trail continuing, yeah? Yeah, so we've done that upper section. We can keep going this way.
And yes, from your map, like the hatching and the dotted lines, wasn't that supposed to be like the flooded areas?
Yes, previously flooded, probably. Because we never went up here, admittedly. Down we go. Little building.
I remember that sign. Or something similar.
Left to rot.
Ooh.
Exactly. Where was that arrow that I saw?
There's one. You keep backing away from it? Like, does it mean behind rather than down? Is that part of the same clue? Is it on the tree? I mean, look up as well, yeah? Just because the arrow's pointing slightly up and you were looking at ground level only. No, the arrow on the rock is what I meant.
There's more as well I can see around.
Yeah, but they're pointing over here.
Another locked box.
Yes, they're
There's
probably
another cult stash.
probably pointing to a key. Here.
Now that I think about it, I think they're all pointing to different versions of the symbol. So that one is pointing behind you. So it's pointing to that W. And then that is pointing to the tree next to you, which has a symbol on it as well. Which is the cult symbol. And then that probably points to another one as well. And it's probably the code for the box.
Okay.
Is that? It's got in his hand. He's still alive.
Espresso Express!
Yes, he is. He needs more
It's
light,
taken
I
that
think.
fucking forever to reload. Yes, it's because he was a tougher one.
Apologize to the customers!
I'm never gonna get used to this.
There we go. Jesus.
Nice shooting.
Thank you. Right. Two triangles pointing down
Where?
on the rock.
Oh, I'd call it a W. Because weren't they using that to represent Wake? Oh, and uppy downy pointing inwards. Oh, and side by side?
I don't really know what order they're in.
No, but there's only 3, so... What happened to the uppy downy pointing inward one?
Is that what it actually was? I don't really remember them.
So there's side by side.
Pointing out.
Sort of lozenge style. There's uppy downy pointing inwards, or hourglass.
It's up and down. I think that was the one I was not remembering. It's not that, it's that.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, it's that one.
Collect.
We just got word that the feds have Alan Wake in custody. He came out of the lake. He's dangerous. Everyone be on high alert. We need to take the writer out. Spread the word.
Ooh, the rare flashbang. I feel like I haven't had one of those in forever.
Did we pick up the thing that gives you rarer things?
Yes, I think I did put it back on. Increases quality and quantity of resources found.
We're always after my lucky charms, but we only have 2 slots open.
Oops. Rocket flare.
Which is a single shot flare, inflicts heavy damage in a large area on impact.
That's different.
So we've got normal flares, rocket flares, flares for the flare gun, blood for the blood guard.
Okay, that's that cult stash. I should actually go to that little building back here as well. There was a lot of taken, actually. This is probably a little safer.
It'll have a page in it and a generator. At a guess.
Generator's usually out here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Anything else around here? Other than, again, lovely view.
Ah. My soul, it be soothed.
Was that Mirror Peak? I keep on forgetting where it is. It might be like over here somewhere.
Sha-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Sorry, I heard a voice.
You did.
Here's a page. Bright Falls.
So the trick is that your cursor's always on it. So even if it's not scrolled down, if you just press like down and up, it'll take you to the right one again. And I think it's just because sometimes when we collect them out of order, we got rules at bingo night after Emmett taken. Sometimes when it's out of order, it doesn't take us to it like visually.
Fair enough.
The 81st annual Deer Fest was just around the corner. Everyone in Bright Falls was bustling. There were banners to be hung, pies baked, deer masks sold. Bright Falls had made the top 100 American small town list for its modest rustic charm. The town expected a lot of tourists this year, but a shadow hung over the Deer Fest preparations. The forecast promised rain. Fearful whispers promised more murders. The police were on high alert. Sheriff Breaker had deputies patrolling the streets at night. Bright Falls was no stranger to odd happenings, but to cancel Deerfest? Out of the question. The townsfolk were anxious, their anticipation mixed with fear. People had restless dreams, The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on the town, and the shadows poured in with it.
So the subtitles there did not keep up.
I think the subtitler must have fell asleep. Could you give it another go?
Sure.
The first annual Deer Fest was just
Because it's like it has to keep up, and then otherwise it cuts it off.
There were banners to be hung, pies baked, deer masks sold. Bright Falls had made the top 100 American small town lists for its modest rustic charm. The town expected a lot of tourists this year, but a shadow hung over the Deer Fest preparations. The forecast promised rain.
No, it's just off.
Whispers promised more murders.
I thought maybe it was like loading weirdly, or it partially frozen or something.
That is just incorrectly.
You're going to run out of shoebox.
I suppose I am.
Oh, more items.
It doesn't help that they're in such like stupid stacks to a certain extent.
It might be worth starting to maybe even discard things.
I suppose, yeah.
There's Michaela refusing to switch back to Alan Wake once again.
I was gonna finish
Refusing.
we technically haven't even finished this chapter.
Refusing. Just feels like we haven't been Alan for a while.
I was gonna when I had definitely finished this chapter.
Smile. No. Falling down.
It's Michaela making sure that she needs to use more of the health items there.
I'm like trying to use this item. Yeah, there we go. Right, it's shootable.
Well, sorry, what was that?
I think that was an epic achievement. Unfortunately, I very recently updated the Epic app, and it should not be doing that.
I was going to say, it's the first time I've seen it. Is it updated and turned on all the notifications again?
Yes, I think so, yeah. Because yes,
should we take a moment to fix that, or should we just leave it for now?
I'll just leave it for now, but it's like, yes, that's the Epic app being like an app where it tells you all the things you've done.
We tend to turn all that stuff off, like when we play on console or PC, because when you're playing like atmospheric story games,
it can ruin the moment.
It can actually. It didn't there, but it can, ruin the moment a little bit.
Take the right path to the ranger station.
Like when you go, Mary, could you really be in this town? Ping! Yeah.
Considering how close we are here to the water, yeah, this was maybe flooded.
I could certainly see this bit being flooded, absolutely. We didn't really come down this way, obviously, until now. Ranger station. It's one of them rangers.
I think is this another location from the Rose DLC?
Possibly, yeah.
Where we thought the writer was being held.
Where it was his hot werewolf brother.
Sure. Yeah, we can start to see the edge of Bright Falls here. That's a rhyme on the beach.
Yep.
There's probably one in here too. I'm just
Maybe.
trying to make sure I've gone all the way around.
It's usually stuff like that. Yes, we've been here before.
Yeah.
I think that's the job for a screwdriver, but...
That's the one, yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask if we could just use the bolt cutter on everything now.
Oh, I suppose I could try next time. Planet Caramel. And swell. Oh Jesus, I'm stuck in the roof.
Saw an Instagram reel about that. Mm-hmm. When she was going, isn't it weird how we named Galaxy after the candy bar? And the other person's like, it's the other way around. And then the other person goes, Kit Kat would have been a cuter name.
I guess.
Oh, another rhyme.
Yeah.
But what's this one?
A child needs their mother to keep them safe, and a home is their hiding place, because outside the monsters roam and chase. When they ring your doorbell, don't yell. Don't tell them to go away. Give them treats and pray they won't rock your house down to the ground. So I suppose child in the house, monster outside.
Could be. Oh, okay.
That was the doorbell ringing, yeah?
Yeah. Do we have delicious sweets?
Hello?
Is anyone there? Oh.
Oh, because we let them in. We opened the door. I'm not sure those footprints were there
They definitely
before.
were not.
Yeah. You can hear them.
Hello, dear.
Yes, this was absolutely the moment to do this.
What? Pet the deer. It's like, can you pet the dog? But, you know.
Not a dog.
One remaining.
Yeah.
One remaining.
Okay.
The direction of the footsteps is flipped. Don't know if you noticed.
Oh.
Lots of charms lying around here.
There's another coffee mug charm. Saves you from death. And we'll see if there's any other notes. So yes, FBC clearly here, but I don't think we're getting many new readables.
Well, yeah, because they're the ones doing the rhymes, aren't they? So
Yeah. Yeah, I like the footprints. That was good. More interesting than just, oh, it's another wolf. Can you shoot them quickly?
Oogity boogity. Aha.
Here we are. Right. Collect
Looks like
this.
it's another report. Test sites in Bright Falls. Location, Ranger Station. There's one there. Bunker Woods, there are 2. In the boatyard, there is 1. So you already saw another one on the beach.
Yes, we did.
So does that count as Bunker Woods? Oh, we can access the computer as well. Let's do so now.
Manning your stations from Dr. Campbell to Vega and Michaels. It has come to my attention that both of you have left your posts on several occasions while on duty to gallivant around town on personal business. This is unacceptable. You are under strict FBC protocols regarding covertness and confidentiality, and as your supervisor, I am responsible for your conduct at all times. If you find the work boring, too bad. You are to fulfill your roles and duties as I see fit, as the project requires. I am changing your posts. I'll be overseeing the watery area, as it now has the most test sites to cover. The ranger cabin there will be my base of operations. Vega, you are moving to Cauldron Lake's Witchfinder's Station. Michaels, you are staying in the Bright Falls Station. I don't want to hear any excuses, but I do need you to acknowledge these orders. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, Lead Researcher, Department of Parafictional Research. That was 7 months ago, and then we have a reply.
Remanning your stations, which is not a euphemism. From Vega to Dr. Campbell. Dr. Campbell, acknowledged and understood. That goes for the both of us, Michaels and me. It really was not gallivanting, as you put it, though, as I was attacked by some rabid animal out there in the woods, and Michaels helped me get medical attention in town. You should know all that if you read your messages, of course. In any case, orders received. Vega, Assistant Researcher. I thought gallivanting, along with the word traipsing, was only ever used by northern parents.
I'm going to also look at this notice board. We have an advert here for Cory the Cod. Looking very cute.
I'm not sure that's that cute.
I think we've seen all of these.
It looks like it, yes. What about the post-it note there? Is that one different? Oh, well, there's your answer.
I thought you were doing a bit, in fact.
I wasn't, but let's pretend I was.
Ranger Station stash key. What is that? There is a box. Oh, that's a cult stash. Or is this just the cult stash by the ranger station? Is that what
No,
means?
you get the locked sort of supply boxes that are on trees.
Okay.
So I suspect it's one of those, like the nearest one to the ranger station. Because we've come across locked ones of those before, but they're just padlocks. Seems I think all of the different things are for different situations. So you've got your screwdriver for rusty padlocks, normal padlocks that you open with the keys, and then you've got like the cable lock things, where it's like a metal cable. You've got the bolt cutters for those.
See where this guy is.
Oh. I was going to say, I don't think he's actually shielded.
Oh, okay.
And is that a different box?
I'm going to look at it in a sec, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of enemies again.
Some much needed supplies.
Another one of those cult boxes.
So this is a cult box, yeah. And, yeah, I think it is just that it's the cult stash near the ranger station. Even though, yes, it just does
it does just say stash.
Stash key.
Yeah. It's just we have seen those.
Oh, yeah.
It took me forever to figure out the hint wasn't Santa's butt.
What?
Why are we making this so complicated? Just give us the normal fucking keys. I want another look at the lid now. I want to see Santa's butt. Because the clue's on the front, right?
Oh, I suppose it is a guy going down a chimney.
Can you flip? You probably can.
Oh.
Not like that.
I don't know how I would.
It'll be one of the options. There'll be like a tilt option. Not in presets, it'll be like in camera, say, or effects. Tilt.
Dear God, but now the controls are reversed.
And there's an arrow.
Right.
I don't understand how that clue is anything to do with anything. Where did he get the key from?
Right by the ranger station.
Huh?
I can see why they're complaining that the clue isn't very useful. It's like, I guess it's just there. It was at the base, like, of the chimney, admittedly.
Right, so it was pointing at the chimney, so it was by the chimney, and not Santa's butt.
Yes, yeah, that would be a bit of an odd one, admittedly.
Delicious. Beware the woods at night. I thought I started seeing colours, yeah.
Here we are. I was going to leave you some cookies, but I was worried an animal would get into them, so I didn't. But it's the thought that counts, right?
Yes. As every arbiter of a relationship knows, as they count them.
It's genuinely a little hard to navigate in these woods.
It looks it, yeah. It's the little paths running off.
Because I'm like, I know we want to get to the beach somehow. Because one of the rhymes...
I mean, you're basically there, aren't you?
Yeah, here we go. Well, that giant teddy bear is a little horrifying.
Another one of those rhymes.
Yeah.
Some sort of teddy bear's picnic reference?
Maybe.
Because I have heard, actually, that if you do go down to the woods today...
You're in for a something surprise? Big surprise?
Big, yes.
Big surprise.
You see, for all that... Anyway, to the beach a child went wandering. Pretty, shiny rocks she's gathering. But from the water a monster rose, a horrible beast with a pointy nose, a flapping wing and dragging toes. But the child was wrong. It was her mother all along, on a boat, grabbing a towel that's already gone. I don't know what that means, but I read it in a kind of slightly creepy voice.
Well, like a monster in the water.
Moo, moo, moo.
Mother at the boat. But we have to place a child somewhere?
To the beach, pretty rocks.
Oh, like...
Yeah, I think so.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. There's footprints.
So there are, thank you.
A charm for my bracelet.
This is the Valhalla Nursing Home charm. Increases effectiveness of painkillers and trauma pads.
A flare, which is, I believe, a style of pants. Oh, the lighting is so pretty.
It's rather. So we got another ring there. Because it's like there could be another one anywhere.
Well, it said there were 2 in the woods.
Yeah.
Does this count as the woods?
I suppose it might.
I mean, fortunately, we have sort of roughly where the locations are, and I'm assuming when we put them in the mind place, it tells us where they're from.
Yeah,
to make it easier to keep track of everything and organise it. So I don't think we need to really keep track or try and remember much of anything, which is nice because I'm not very good at that. I heard something there.
Something about rustic charm. Yes, so this was the... Is this it?
Is this the original branch?
Yeah.
And you went to the right. The first time you came here, meant to go in.
I'm just trying to orient myself to get this box.
I know, and I'm realising I might not be helping.
So it should be on my right as I go this way. It sort of figures because we can hear all these evil voices, yeah.
Stop her!
Yeah.
And we're back with the Pat Main Radio Hour. Up next, it's time to make some predictions on what parade floats we'll be seeing at Deerfest. This year's parade theme is deer, just like every year, so we're not exactly reinventing the wheel here. But first, I need to address something. I know the last couple of shows took a strange turn, with people coming on talking nonsense about certain people passing away. Listen, I know everybody who steps foot in and out of this town, so I'd sure as heck know if Wendy Davis died or went missing. Yeah, you know, they say I'm confused. I hear them in the hall murmuring about me. Well, Pat's got a rusty ticker, but my head's as clear as those skies are gonna be on the opening day of Deerfest. Somebody's trying to twist this story around, and I don't know quite why. But I'm here to tell you that everything's gonna be okay. Wendy Davis is alive and well, and you can rest easy knowing that Wendy Davis's family beef jerky will be available this Sunday just like it always is. Now, with all that settled, let's talk about the what was it we were talking about? Deer, yes, something deer. Hold on, let me think real quick. Right. So first, I just want to mention that I know the last couple of shows took a strange turn, with people coming on talking nonsense about certain people passing away. Wait, did we talk about this already? I think we... No, I definitely said this already. But it was a great topic, lined up with... I'm so sorry, it's just not coming to me. Perhaps we need to end it here for now. We'll pick this up later. Deer. It had something to do with deer. I know. I wrote it down. Why can't I just What was it? Maybe Norman took my notes. Oh, gotta see Norman. Gotta see Norman.
At the start of that, I was going to sort of go, well, maybe Maine has a similar power. Maybe he remembers the real reality. But at the end there, no, that felt a lot like it was like, no, he just doesn't remember properly. I think, maybe. Right, stash. We're still looking for this stash. That's a ways off.
The woods. Urban legends.
Well, now there's less monsters.
She does tend to acknowledge when you actually kill everyone in at least this little section.
But yes, maybe Pat Maine sort of has the same sort of stability, so the story changing things, he still remembers how it was before that.
Yeah.
And in the horror story, Wendy has died.
I thought it might be that, but yes, I'm also not so sure now he's not just losing his mind. Ah, there it is. So it's a combination one.
420. There are 200 total vehicles in a factory consisting of bicycles and cars. Each car has 4 wheels, and each bicycle has 2 wheels. There are a total of 754 wheels in the factory. How many cars are in the factory?
I guess. Do you just want to look this one up again?
Well, I mean, it'll be quicker than me working it out, yeah. But I could also work it out.
Yes, it's another one like the last maths puzzle where it's like, you get the gist of it.
Yeah, you just need to sort of, well, you work it out. We know it's in between 2 numbers. I think there can only be one answer, but it might be quicker to just... As vehicles have 2 wheels... As bicycles have 2 wheels each, 46 divided by 2 equals 23. There were 23 bicycles. If there were 23 bicycles, then 200 minus 23 equals 177 vehicles were cars.
So 177.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to sit and do maths, to be fair.
We need to go bigger. More stick symbols, more graffiti. I want people pissing their pants when they think about going in the woods. Spread the word.
Some more bullet, some more... No, I can't pick that up.
We've run out.
No.
Do you want to discard some stuff?
Honestly, it's probably fine.
I mean, what is it?
There was another light stick, I guess. Flare, hand flare.
You got one of them?
Yeah.
What else was there?
One of those gas canisters, which I don't use anyway.
You don't use them anyway? No, leave it. It's fine.
That was the other stash, though. And I think I can just continue into this little bit here.
That's a Billy's yard?
I guess, yeah. Oh. We have some, what are they?
Well, it's a sign that there's
Mandy called them dolls.
a lunchbox nearby. But yes, she called them dolls, which is odd because they're not dolls.
Yeah, you sort of can follow a trail of them, yeah. Oh, and a page.
Is that a page?
Yeah. Rose receives a message.
One remaining.
I thought you said she only said it when you found a new one.
I feel like it usually does. Rose receives a message.
Holding out on me.
Rose woke up from another dream from her idol. Another message. All through her morning routine, she was humming happily. So happily, she realized she was starting to forget what Alan had told her. Something about a hero who would come to save them all. And the hero... Rose frowned. This won't do, Rose Marigold. You know better than to forget. Something about knitwear. The hero liked it? Rose nodded, determined. She'd use the knitwork to guide the hero to the secret stashes she had hid in the forest to help them. Knitwear to mark the spot. Alan will love that, she thought. Now she only needed the knitwork. Rose thought hard. Mandy May was always knitting. Mandy May would help her.
Those subtitles were also a bit flaky, unfortunately. And here's the actual Alex Casey. The woods were dark. I held my breath. I could hear heavy footsteps out among the trees. I was scared. My heart beat in my chest like a small bird fluttering against its cage. I shivered. I was cold too. I saw a shape emerge from the trees. It was a menacing large shape, a bad shape. It looked at me with evil, glowing eyes. I gasped. No, it had seen me. It growled and lurched towards me. I ran. I ran and I ran and ran until running became too hard to do. I couldn't run anymore, so I stopped running. I could feel the monster's hot breath on my neck. I was too afraid to turn around. It was about to get me. I was a goner for sure. I ran again. I had never been so scared, not ever. This was the end. I wished someone, anyone, would come to save me.
That took a turn. I was going to say, like, knitwear to rule them all, knitwear to find them. Knitwear to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them.
Yeah, we're here at the boatyard where Rose's DLC was as well, I think. Is this openable? No.
Anything in the freezer box?
I might just start leaving them if I'm full. Then, like, I could always open them another time.
Didn't we fight Alan Wake's brother here?
Yeah, that's what I mean. This was the,
I know you said it was in the DLC, I just couldn't quite place exactly where it was.
yeah.
I mean, it is just supplies in the freezer boxes, right?
Yes.
Sorry for the late start on my today's program. I took a little hike to clear my head, and you know that fresh mountain air really does wonders. But I just couldn't seem to find my way back. I know that trail like the back of my hand, but it's somehow different now. Everything's changed. I'm starting to feel like I'm the only one who remembers how it used to be. All I kept thinking was, I need to find my way back. Find my way back. My way. Anyway, we're here now, and I'm proud to announce that our show has a new sponsor. So, the Pat Maine Radio Hour is now brought to you by... Jesus, it was on the tip of my tongue. Maybe I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, all these notes just say Wendy Davis over and over. I know that name. Who is that? Well, for now, we'll just say the sponsor is Coffeeland and give them a plug here. Coffeeland? Is that right? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm feeling a bit out of sorts today. I took a little hike out around Mirror Peak to clear my head. That fresh mountain air usually does wonders, but something happened out there. What was it? Something happened. What was that? What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, maybe we can come back to that later. Yes. Let's get to our first guest on the show here. Who do we have on the line? My paper here says Wendy Davis. Wendy, you're on the line with Pat Maine. Wendy, are you there? Must have a connection issue. We'll try to get hold of Wendy later on, you know? You know what? I think I remember where I know that name from. Yes, it says right here, Davis Family Beef Jerky. That must be our new sponsor. Apologies to Wendy for the confusion. I went out for a hike earlier to clear my head in that fresh mountain air, and ever since I've been feeling like... Do you ever feel like everything's spinning in a circle and you're trying to just keep your finger on it? I must be reacting to the humidity from all that rain. But usually, when I get a headache like this, it means sunshine is right around the corner. So we can all look forward to some good weather just in time for Deerfest. Up next, we have a new song from a local musician. This is a song by, what's it say here? Wendy Davis. We'll be back after this. Get it together, Pat. Breathe. Just breathe. They need you out there. All right, look around. Make a list of what's real, just like he said. A filing cabinet, microphone, computer, chair, soundboard, sticky note. Breathe. Oh, breathe. Breathe. You're okay. This is real and you're okay. Our lamp, bed, coffee mug, microphone. No. I need some air. I need to get back. I need to get back. Need to get back. I need to get back.
Hello? Anybody there? Oh, I will hang up now.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I'm never sure if it's like, should someone stop him from going on air? But also, yes, is he struggling to remember what's real and what's fake?
Well, the man telling me to,
Yeah.
he said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He said to like catalogue what was real, it'll help.
I do just feel sorry for him.
So I'm not sure he is going crazy, or if it's literally everything's changing around him and that's confusing him.
There's a rhyme over here.
We have found another rhyme. 5 little monsters out on the sea, competing to see who the winner will be. They rocked their boats to find out who floats, until one little monster did fall. Mama called out to the sea and cried, and the sea she replied, on the bottom they will rot if they will not stop rocking their boats. Monster out to sea.
I would put them on the boat.
Yeah.
And is it not a child? Is it definitely a little monster? Yes, I think it's just a little monster.
Maybe it's monster and then mom calling out to the sea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a monster, wasn't in there.
I'll come back.
Because I figured the mother would go on the sea and they would have to go on the boat.
I'll come back to look at the rest of that pier in a second.
At least they had a coffee machine. Abandoned custody.
I was going to say, he's not shielded. Did they split into two there?
Yes, sometimes they have been.
That's really cool. I hadn't actually noticed.
Story.
You keep on, like, trying to... kept on going over his shoulders, I think. It's like you were knighting him with bullets.
Oh, sorry about that. None of them dropped anything. Right, where does this trail continue?
Well, first of all... Oh, no, never mind.
I think there it is.
Yes.
Ah, but we can't pick it up, right? There we go.
Can never have too many charms.
Because they're always after them. Anchor Charm. Chance to stun enemy on flashlight boost. Sounds like a good one. And then you did say we were going to go back and have a look at the pier.
Yeah.
Disappear. It's the Bright Falls record.
Cauldron Lake closed.
Portable television there. It's a fishing accoutrement.
I don't think there's anything here. I think we can just come down and have a look. Yeah, I think we did. It's considered it to be done that we looked at the flooded areas. I don't think we got everything, admittedly, but can we use the bolt cutters from the back somehow?
Yes. Well, why wouldn't you be able to?
Fair enough. That door we kept wanting to get through.
Oh, colour change.
Yes.
Elder Lodge radio calling was saying how shot up it was.
Yeah, well, because that was what was happening with Alex Casey and Alan Wake at the start of the last chapter.
Is that Artie?
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Yes, it's a hotel.
They think they're so mysterious with their ridiculous masks. Children in costumes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I was curious if I could still go into the lodge and use the safe room, because I'm like, kind of want to dump my equipment if I can.
Because, I mean, to an extent you pick up after yourself, but it's like you don't go to a restaurant and offer to do the dishes.
Oh, yeah. Is everyone okay? Hi. Yeah, they said they were taking all of our files.
And they have. There's a few slices of single cheese slices, though. Slices of single cheese slices. It's an interesting way of putting it, Peter.
Victim. Yeah, they've left a little bit of detritus. But yes, our safe room is still here.
Still has the black goop to change.
Well, I really am going to have to just start getting rid of stuff, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. You have 1,000,000 bolts, but I take it you're waiting until you get the bolt, because you might really like the bolt gun, you know?
Oh, yeah. I actually didn't really like the rocket flare.
Oh, it looked like fun to me.
Why did I do that? I'll see if I can discard a bunch of those.
Is there like a split button?
You can sort of go like, let's pick up
Right, that must have been
however
what you
many
did.
you want, yeah. So can I just... I have 4 of them now is the thing. So
I didn't think you'd just discard them,
I have
though.
left 2 in the inventory.
I thought you'd get rid of trauma pads and painkillers and maybe even flares.
Yeah, I'll take some of those away.
Or those, get rid of those, you never use them.
Yeah, I actually don't like them. And yeah,
Could you only stack 2 of those pads?
yeah, that's what I mean.
Sorry, those are
like,
first aid kits, aren't they?
part of the reason the system sort of is annoying is that, yeah, you can only have like a stack of 2.
Have we ever used a first aid kit?
I think I have once, yeah.
Just so we can see the animation, you know?
Should I put the shotgun away?
Yes. Because you can always come back and get it again once you've finished with the rifle. You seem to just be using the rifle, and the pistol's fast, so it would make more sense as a secondary.
Okay, we have a little bit more room to work with. Oops. I'm trying to quick slot that. Okay. Police, yeah.
Just standing here in the darkness.
It is like the inside is so dark at times. So, should I go to the police station and start the new chapter? Because it doubtless will. Or should I swap to Wake?
Yes. You should definitely do one of those 2 things.
Oh yeah, she's still trying to get into this room.
She wasn't ramming it so hard last time. God, she sounds like one of the voice actresses from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and I can't figure out exactly who it is. And she was doing the hello thing as well. That's who it is. It's the...
I can't force
in
it
the
open.
Chinese restaurant. I think it's a Chinese restaurant. The Something Lotus in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. There's like a lady who's a receptionist who talks on the phone, and she sounds exactly like that. Exactly.
I'm wondering if we can see through the window.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Wow, no, the curtains are shut.
Damn.
It's a terrible idea, though.
Oh. Oh,
No,
but we can't interact.
That's not an interactable one, yeah.
I was thinking, this is a job for the bolt cutters.
I don't know, I'll set us up for swapping to Wake
I'm
after
going to swap
this.
to Wake. It has been a while since we've been Wake.
Break, because I think we're due a break, yeah?
Yeah, we can have a break. Wait. Smash cut to Alan Wake 2? Smash cut to Alan Wake?
What? Let's switch reality.
Oh my god, those are awful.
Oh, I should have turned that off, admittedly, in the break. Do you want to turn it off?
I'm not massively
You're not
bothered.
massively bothered. Okay.
But they are terrible.
Yes, they are. So, the last time we were Alan, I realised it was a while ago, but it was directing us yet again to the tower where...
Yes, have to go to Nakatomi Plaza again.
Yeah.
Who's this devilishly handsome fellow?
Scratch was closing in, gaining control. I couldn't let him escape the dark place. I had to keep him from Alice.
Because it's been scratched.
In loving memory of Alan Wake, 1977 to 2010, author and husband. And yes, he's been like painted as well. Or he's probably supposed to look blood splattered.
He's covered in ketchup.
Yes, back again to the Parliament Tower. I guess we're taking this elevator.
It's the only one that pinged for us. Pung.
Will we get another photograph taken of us?
The lift seems to have been designed by the Dwemer.
Go to hell!
So it's Initiation 6, Return.
Do we get to see any of these photos?
I swear that door was on that side last time.
And we heard her.
Yes, we did.
Symbol of the spiral on the door behind you as well.
Yes, the last time we said it was our office.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Another advert for the Dark Place photography and videography exhibit. But we saw that advert last time. She's changed their apartment quite a lot. Like, it is the same apartment, I think. Well, that cabinet with all those glasses is gone. Maybe computer
I suspect there might be time skips at work.
We're going to go from oldest to newest, because I quite like to. Greetings from Hollywood, from Barry Wheeler to Alice Wake. This was 2021, so like 2 years ago, but well after Alan's disappearance. Hey Alice, I'm more a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. And everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tanned zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply for good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting. Your pal Barry.
I think these are all from Barry to Alice.
I guess, yeah.
So here's another one. 1 year ago this time. Hang on, what was the date on the other one?
2021.
No, I mean the full date. The 23rd of July, and then this one's quite a while after,
yeah.
right? Because 1 year and 2 years ago doesn't give you much resolution. It's
No,
just
I
1 year and
suppose
2
not.
years. Hi, Alice. You're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult, kind of. Blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat, the best decision I ever made. I have never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I have lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognise me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I'd stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me, enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you were good over there. Come visit any time. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier emails. Your pal, Barry.
And then... Is it... So I'm trying to pass if it's European date or American date.
They're all American dates, yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is checking in. Hey Alice. Checking in because I haven't heard anything from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeing in a mug, and lunches be damned. What? How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Your pal, Barry.
I think we've all been to, well, maybe not everyone has been to meetings where that could have been an email, but most people who work in an office probably have. Hey Alice. Sharks circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or a TV show and or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working... I'm having real trouble with the cadence he writes with. Named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Your pal, Barry.
Yes, we met Tammy. She was her and her boyfriend were there when Nightingale came out the water. I try and imagine Barry as like weird American-esque. I think he's supposed to have a New York accent.
Okay.
In my head. How is everything from Barry Wheeler to Alice Wake? This is quite recent because I think it's September currently, isn't it? 2023. Or is it not? 4 months ago. Hey Alice. Everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You are probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Your pal, Barry. Oh, that guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! Joey?
Wheeler.
Yes, imagine his voice as well. I don't really do voices, admittedly. Now I'm not sure if I should have gone to the red bathroom. I thought the red bathroom would be the way forward. Oh.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Right, that's why it's red. These are the various developed photos, I take it, of scratches.
Yeah. You might have to do the...
Yeah. The photo modes are coming. Oh, if I can... Oh, I'm stuck on a bit of furniture.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh my god.
You're trapped on a more different piece of furniture.
It's surprisingly sensitive to you have to make sure there's space around you to move. Lavender salts there, but yes. Sorry, we want to look at these notes.
And the photos.
Eh.
Mostly the notes.
Okay. Ooh. No such thing as too personal. The photos are me.
Just need to show a glimpse. Make you see what's beneath the surface.
Yeah.
You could have a look at the cheese slices to your left. No?
They all say no. Yes, is this sort of a test layout for her exhibit, I'm guessing?
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
It was quite sweet. Yeah, we were always rooting for Barry.
Yeah, and like I say, as I've said, he was one of the best characters.
Yeah. Motion-activated TVs. part 1, The Depths, Love is... That said it was part 2 when we actually got the tape, so I'm assuming this isn't part 1, The Depths. Love is weakness. Trigger when viewer close.
Intimate.
Intimate?
Intimate.
Intimate. We have some shots on
Because
the
her
wall.
exhibition, I'm assuming, as you walk around the rooms and things trigger.
Yeah. She seemed to like the motion activated aspect.
So when we heard her, were we just hearing a video?
Maybe,
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
I mean, you'd know nothing about that, would you?
Need to show the truth on all screens.
The darker, the better.
And we've got a question mark, an okay, a yes, another okay, question mark. The darker, the better. So this is a layout of where we are.
Yeah, number 1 there, I think, was the first TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's planning out how it'll go. No such thing as too personal. We've seen that one in the photo room. Not one of the shots of us dying.
Maybe. Does look like a big blood splatter behind our head.
Yeah. So 2's in the room at the end and then 3's in the middle. Just want to show a glimpse, make you see what's beneath the surface.
Yeah, we've read that one as well. And that looks like a hand below the surface of some water.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Part 2, the comeback. Weakness is clarity.
Yes, we do keep seeing it might even be that lamp in the back of her videos too.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
And that was part 3. The search, clarity is purpose.
There's a world hidden behind ours. dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
That's where the lamp kept on going off, yeah.
Yes, it was like on in the first video and off in the third video, I think, but...
Part 4, the realization. Purpose is strength.
Brief look at these other photos. No boundaries, be ruthless. Connection, then pain, pain, then love.
Have a look at the 9 screens again, just for a second.
Yes, it's what we're going to do next.
Daddy, help me! Right, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
You can look around the rest of the room a bit first.
I think that was it.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Can we go behind those
That's
dividers,
the other
or
side. That was...
Well, I know it's the other side. It's a bed.
It's her bedroom, right. Yes, it's weird. Just turned the whole place into the exhibit.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in, try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever, this road. Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever, this road. It's not meant for me. They're meant only for you, I see. Wake up, it's only a dream on a winding road. Now that you're in my bed, in the dark chamber of my head, I flip you over until you bend this winding road. Don't you ever let me go. Forever play and pretend. Forever, never, wanting it to end. This message that you send to this winding road.
stop me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
And likely already has.
Our goal is back to just being right. Can I... Well, we'll stop you for a sec.
You gonna load something?
I was checking the quick save to see if I could just quit to turn off those achievements. Because they're really distracting, but no, it last saved half an hour ago, so I'm going to have to keep going.
It shouldn't just turn them on. Can we not save? Is there not coffee over there?
No, this is the radio, I'm afraid.
Well, next time we see a save point then.
Because it's like, that was really interesting. So Scratch wrote the manuscript, we didn't, but we're now having to edit it instead. And it almost has that like Legacy of Kain element of fate, where the only reason we've added Saga is because Saga keeps showing up because she wants us to stop adding her into the story. But yeah, so we will write for now.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Yeah, there's probably a save through there. Just saying, he keeps on touching his hand to his forehead because Scratch keeps on coming in and shooting him when he's trying to do something.
That's what keeps happening, apparently.
Right, we'll be back in a sec.
Now, I suppose we'll have to wait and see if turning off the achievements worked. That was just bizarre that they were on.
Just the number of people complaining about them as well.
Oh.
And yes, there's probably a way to go into offline mode, which we might do next time, because those will probably come back with the next update.
I suppose, yeah. Yes, let's get back to it. We're in Initiation 7, I believe
flooded.
It said. Yes, it's now flooded here, rather than just in the air. Because it was flooded in bits of the hotel too. Well, let's see what we can see.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky. You know? There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
Whatever you say.
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Yeah, that was very different. No show this time.
2 things. 1, now that I know that Alan Wake's voice actor is Dr. Darling from Control, I can't help but look at his mouth when he's talking and I can see the dubbing.
Oh, don't do that to yourself.
2, Door mentioning the someone very important to me there. Is he Saga's dad?
Yeah, I'm thinking either he's Saga's dad or that's David, Saga's husband. I'm not sure. I suppose we'll find out. A mystery is always good. Yes, we just need to escape the talk show radio.
Or to put it another way. No, not that. Escape.
Yeah.
It's funny, it's spelled just like escape.
Surely I can just go back out the back door, or am
It's
I
interesting I'm saying you're doing all this to yourself as well.
Yes, all these rules and loops. And it's like, because to a certain extent, yes, he invented all the rules of his own fiction, didn't he?
Yes, and it's like, oh, I have to edit this, I can't. And then he himself comes to himself and shoots himself.
Yes,
and it's like, same as I know that, like, in Alan Wake, was it in Alan Wake 1 where he goes like, you're the rational part of Alan Wake, so we can reach you and pull you back. The irrational part was like lying on the floor crying.
I suppose, yeah.
And I think one of those is Scratch and one isn't. Which is much more interesting than what they did originally with Scratch, where they just went, oh, Scratch, he's just your replacement in the real world while you're here.
Yeah, rather than just being the dark bit of you inside yourself.
Satan, 666, etc. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of it, because we're here.
Yeah.
Hello! Oh, I prefer it when they dissolve.
Yeah.
Now my suit's wet.
Yes, I figured I'd look around. Yeah, him, Caspadali. Good reference. I figured in the interest of thoroughness I'd have a quick whip through again. But...
Have you got a torches?
Yes,
Alan?
I just turn it off because that attracts the dark people.
Did we just bypass them there or something?
No longer go that way.
Yeah, you better.
Hurry, Tom. Here's the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be happy.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Montako onward, set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Dor didn't seem happy.
Dor didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Hearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Herkele, sehän olisikin.
Films? What do you mean?
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
Oh, by the way, if you watch the YouTube version of the stream where we found the Jotun Yo, Michaela painstakingly translated that and put it on screen.
Yes, our last part, part 7, has Jotun Yo, which is nightless night. That's what it translates to. Yeah, and it's just a little short horror film involving Alex Casey. But,
Oh, yes. I need to get to my apartment.
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
yeah.
I still find myself completely unable to do Alan's voice.
Sometimes it's a very different voice.
It was quite like that.
I'm looking forward to seeing Yöden Yö in the cinema. But first, I work. And the work won't end even when you do it, perkele. Ei siinä. One potato at a time. Just remember, Tom, the brave will eat the pea soup.
Sims, I'm assuming all of this stuff he's saying is like Finnish idioms that have been translated directly into English.
I guess there must be, and that's the door we couldn't get through last time, I think, back through.
Yes, well, we're going back to the basement either way.
Yeah.
But don't worry, don't panic.
Actually, no,
It's just the door. You can take the light, though, if you want.
I'm like, is this the basement?
I mean, it was the last time. I can't remember exactly how we got down.
Oh, don't do that to me.
I remember this room.
Yes, yeah, this is, makes sense. Yeah, that's right.
That was short, wasn't it?
Mm.
Did we get a song?
It loops forever, I'm guessing.
Now you're falling apart. The light is a poisonous dart, forever seeking out the darkest part. Forever, forever your heart.
What's in the radio now?
Artie, Jotun Yo.
What does that mean, though?
That this song that's on now.
Oh yeah, Zane Classics in theatre. Zane Classics, classic, singular, Peter, in theatres. Oh, I just love legitimate theatre. There's PCs back there.
What?
Just turn around as much as possible. There.
Yes. And a mouse.
Squeak, squeak. Yeah, you could have a quick listen to what the radio is for Artie and you, didn't you? In your, oh, I was going to say next time you visit your mind place, but that's right now.
Well, then I suppose preface it with next time you visit. But was this the song he was singing in the Finland house?
In the Suomi Hall?
Yes.
Kuin painajainen hän luoksesi saapuu, hänet verhot tuon varjojen kaapuun. Monta tarinaa hänestä kerrotaan, häntä pakoon et pääse.
Somebody rolled R's. I can't do rolled R's because I do rotic. Rotic? R's. Which means you don't pronounce your R's like you pronounce your L's. You have to be posh to do that. I can go, but that's it.
I was thinking, is it to do with your mild tongue tie? If I'm allowed to mention that you have one.
Well, apparently, because you just did.
Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
It's what breaks my heart when people go, oh, you're not very clear, because I'm like, well, you know.
Considering what you're working with.
Considering what I'm working with, yeah.
Also,
getting over my my stammer when I was younger, and yeah, having restricted. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, we don't need to bring that up.
Enough about incredibly personal things. Let's get back to Alan Wake 2.
I thought we were finding the photos in the basement, but no, our goal is look for Zane at the hotel, which I suppose we did say we wanted to do first.
What?
Like, way back when we were at the TV, we said we were going to find Zane again. And yes.
Nightless Night.
Nightless Night.
The heat of the murder was like a crown burning on his brow. That's literally what you wrote. That's the literal translation.
Yeah. But
so cool.
No phone call this time.
Alan Wake.
Is there any new information on your map?
Probably not. It's because we didn't get everything we could get last time.
We don't have to.
And we don't have to, no.
That's fine.
There's a lot more darkness people out and about.
Wake.
What's the next one up? So I might have a peek, but
We're trying to get back to Zane, right?
yeah. The hotel's just this building here. Oh, no, we're not allowed to go that way.
The dark place wouldn't let me go that way.
That's fair enough. Oh, let's get out of the muck. No. It actually makes you re-navigate back out. It doesn't just push you out of it, which is quite a strange effect. Yeah, I think it's that there's like... Yeah,
Sorry, go back to your map again. I'm curious.
It's above us is the thing, so I know why we can't get to it.
Right, so that's the entrance near that question mark, right?
This is the entrance.
But there's like a bridge over the road.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that was how we had to navigate back to it the first time.
So we don't have to go that way this time? We can go on the front door.
Yeah. You're just gonna let me walk on by there?
You're getting awfully close. And yet ultimately you're fine.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Good blood trail as well.
Yes, I'd have to re-navigate to, like, how we got here the first time, which I might do at some point to collect those other words, but I'm not in a rush to do that yet. Let's go see Zane again, yeah.
Is this our last DLC episode?
I think so. I think there was only 3, yeah. Are we starting it?
Yeah, hit it.
Who is it gonna be?
In Night Springs.
We often look back and wonder, what if? What if the path not taken had in fact been our charted course? Would we be happier? Or are we, with our set of choices behind us, the lucky ones? And what if nothing would be different? What if, for some of us, our destiny across the endless number of versions of ourselves has been defined and locked beyond any causality of circumstance, beyond the forces in any one reality, but across all realities? For one man, the magnetic pull of destiny is so great it breaks time and space. We join this lone operative, many versions of him, in fact, as he chases his nemesis, a dangerous being known as the master of many worlds. Across the multiverse, across the many versions of a city that is always the same, yet always different. In Night Springs. Tonight's reality-bending episode, Timebreaker.
No matter how many parallel realities I need to brave, how many lives, how many versions of me it takes, I will stop you, and I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Everyone, take 5.
Was that okay? I mean, I can do more. I can do less.
Yes, yes, yes. Sean, I'm really happy. Let's talk. I love your instinct on this, but we can still push this further. Immerse ourselves into this story. Believe in it. Make it crazier, wilder. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
Yes, as soon as I saw Timebreaker, it's like, oh, it's Tim Breaker.
It's Tim Breaker, we are.
And yeah, they're talking about multiverses. It's going to be like Quantum Break.
Yes, good Quantum Break reference, which figured because the last one was a Control reference.
Or it's going to be some sort of awful other multiverse story like Final Fantasy.
But we are here at Poison Pill Entertainment since 1995, Night Springs City.
Playing Rebirth right now. It's very difficult to not get annoyed at how the story sort of disintegrates near the end.
Yeah, No, that's fair enough. I have no items.
Can't wait to tell you more.
I suppose I'll just talk to him.
You know, I thought it was going to be like the villain from Quantum Break for a second there.
I was eager to hear what Sam had to say. This project was shrouded in mystery.
You're just calling him Sam?
Yes, I was thinking, like, is this Sam Lake? Is this Alex Casey?
You wanted to talk?
You wanted to talk? It's awesome to be doing this with you again, Sam.
Sean, it's so good to have you back. We've been dreaming about this for so long, and now finally we are making Timebreaker, the video game. It's happening.
Yeah, and FMV as well. That's so cool.
Of course. That was part of the previous game as well.
About my character.
I'd like to talk about my character, just get deeper into the lore.
Hey, I could talk about this for days. He's a multiversal agent, goes by many names as there are many versions of him. Breaker, Branch, others. He's searching for his lost love while his ruthless nemesis, Door, the master of many worlds, is murdering versions of him across parallel realities. He must track down and stop Door.
That's so cool.
You've done cool superhero roles in the past. Long term, the agent will grow into the ultimate iconic superhero.
Oh, that's awesome.
Also, that's the plot that Tim Breaker's doing in Alan Wake's Initiation. He's looking for Mr. Door. About my gadget.
So the vortex and the gadget. Sorry, I keep forgetting its name. There's just so many acronyms here. But it helps me travel through realities.
Acronyms are cool, right? Like tiny mysteries. You power up your PRS, polyhedron reality shifter, with a SEA
Wait a minute.
energy node to activate a LumiVista TV and ride the vortex between realities. It's all REC, Ripple Effect Corporation tech. And you have a gun and a TPS, Timebreaker Solidifier, to defend yourself.
Right, yeah.
That is a lot of acronyms.
And yeah, Cork Props asking if it's Sam voicing himself too, and I can't even tell. But the guy has so many different voices, it probably is. He's probably just talking like...
Yeah.
I don't know what his real voice sounds like. Like, is this his real voice? Is this how people around him talk? Is this... I have no idea. Your vision of the multiverse?
You clearly have your own vision of the multiverse.
The right vision.
Windows phones everywhere.
It's all out there. That's where these ideas and inspirations come from. They seep through. Somewhere this here, us talking, is part of the video game, and another version of you is playing it. Somewhere, your character, the agent, is real, and he could appear here through a portal anytime now.
Right. Yeah, right, Sam. You are a maniac, man. Totally.
What do we shoot next?
Okay. So, what do we shoot next?
We need to set up for the next scene, where your nemesis pulls you into a parallel reality. You can go to your green room, chill out, learn the lines. I left the latest draft of the screenplay for you there. See you in a bit.
Cool. Can't wait. Sometimes it's hard to tell if Sam's joking. That deadpan Finnish humor. And a reputation of being a bit out there. I picked up a weird vibe when he talked about the multiverse.
We now have to go to the green room and look over the script.
Yes, I was referencing that Quantum Break was sort of sponsored by, or had lots of product placement for Microsoft products, and that particular brand of car.
I think they essentially own it / commissioned it, Microsoft, yeah.
Quite liked Windows phones.
was that?
Hang on, did that just do a rebirth turn, like, rainbow coloured? Because multiverse
There was like
stuff happened.
shining colours at the end of the corridor, yeah.
You got a torch?
I have nothing. I have nothing. Sean Ashmore. Is that the actual actor's name then?
Quite possibly.
Oh.
What the fuck is this? I thought I'd gone mad. Then I realized Sam was playing a crazy prank on me. There's no way this was real.
That's some elaborate prank.
I had to admire how real the body and the props looked.
So we got another one of you, huh? Too late again.
Excuse me? No, this is just, it's a prank. It's just a prank.
Wait, are you? Shit. You're not Branch. Oh, no, 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 no. No. He finally got you.
Are you cast in this game, too?
Listen to me. There are things you need to know. You are in great danger. You must do exactly what I tell you.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I blanked out and I was suddenly someplace else. I'd had gaps in my memory before, but that's the movie star lifestyle for you. This was something else entirely.
I didn't read the script page. I was annoyed when I missed something.
If you're that bothered, you could always just go back to a previous save.
No, it's fine. What I am curious about is because we definitely look different. Like, why is our hair suddenly longer? What the hell?
Good beard as well.
Yes, we now have the REC pistol.
Ah, the modified handgun with single and burst fire modes, moderate recoil, and high stopping power.
And we have handgun ammo, battery pack, trauma pad. We have our time breaker solution, our TBS.
Time breaker solidifier, in fact.
Solidifier, sorry. Light emitting device capable of solidifying time breakers into a single reality, making them vulnerable.
Oh, like it removes their time shield. And a polyhedron reality shifter, or PERS. It's a scepter-like device capable of activating gateways between realities when charged. Which it will be when it's convenient.
Yes, I take it that's our torch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because ye walk in the plank.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I remembered was the red-headed woman at the door. She looked familiar. She was trying to tell me something, and then it went dark. It felt like a dream. Think, man. I need to get out of here. A psychotic episode? Or was the multiverse true after all? Did Sam do this? An elaborate hoax? Off-the-wall, method-acting reality show? It had gone way too far. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Act like this is true. Okay? I'm an actor. I can do this. And once it's over, we'll have a good laugh. And then I will punch Sam in the face.
I don't think we're okay. Admittedly, a part of me is like, really, multiverse? There's always a bit of a cringe to me. But, yeah.
Well, I mean, because it almost never adds anything.
It might in this instance.
In Quantum Break, it was time travel rather than
Yes, I guess.
multiverse stuff.
So I didn't realise, admittedly, that the DLC would be so referential, I guess, that it's like, if you don't know Control in Quantum Break...
This is probably really confusing.
Are you really getting much out of the DLC? But obviously, we have played all of these games. Big fans.
Not on camera, though. We haven't played Quantum Break on camera. Sorry.
Or Control.
Oh, let's play it. We haven't done Control either.
Could recommend them both. Probably Control more than Quantum Break, personally, but
No, I didn't actually like playing Quantum Break a lot, but the F&B was very good. It was quite a good story.
Yeah.
And it had that guy in it. The one who was in Horizon.
Yes, yeah.
Silas, is it? Is
It had
called
quite
Silas in that? I forget.
quite a few famous actors. The main bad guy was quite a famous guy as well, I think. Danger, Night Springs City Park, parallel reality bleed zone, cross-dimensional anomaly, no trespassing, authorized REC, personnel only, REC. I thought that would be...
Is that the Bright Falls version of the FBC by any chance?
I guess, maybe it is, yeah.
What had Sam said? I needed to find an energy node and use this rod thing with it, the PRS, was it? And look for some kind of TV to get the hell out of here.
Strange green lighting on the horizon everywhere.
Yeah, first of all, we have to get out of this forest.
No. Door's coming. He knows where I am.
What was that?
It's coming. He knows about the trailer. I need to hide the energy. I need to get it away from the trailer. Away from the TV. No! Can't! No! Oh my god. Oh my god!
I wasn't certain this was a prank anymore. I heard a voice in my head. It sounded like me. Insanely, I heard the thoughts of another version of me. The one living here. The trailer was his. I'd check it out. Don't think. Just act.
I mean, I wouldn't... We'll do a little bit of thinking, but...
Luma Vista TV. According to what Sam had said, I needed the energy the other me had hidden away from this tree.
Music's very interesting.
It is, I like it.
Why is that so well lit over there?
It's like a little under cabinet light there. I guess it's quite a strange effect. Yeah.
The handwriting was mine. Paranoid theories about the multiverse and Door. The master of many worlds.
Who is the master of many worlds? Darling's book. He's pulling the strings. I must hide from him.
We have a door. Me, another me, someone else.
Was out there in the forest somewhere. I was wasting time.
You were nagging me. Stop nagging me. Someone else? He who wrote this? String theory, multiverse. Why is he after me? After us, he is coming. Polyhedrons are the key. Sounds dicey.
Because one of us is the chosen one. Who can stop him? Replace him? REC Agent Branch, Time Breaker, James J. You are a paranoid nutcase.
Killing us, not dead, something worse, broken.
Am I the chosen one? I must be careful, find a way to break through.
Disappear off the grid. We are connected in our dreams.
The red-headed woman, I must find her again. I know her.
Yeah, she's fading. She's from a different game. Lisa. Elisa? Elisa? How do you say that?
Elisa?
Okay. Jesse. Elizabeth. Liz. Savage. Dylan. I hear their thoughts when they die.
The wreck conspiracy doesn't wipe. Why the acronyms? What are they hiding?
You are here. UFOs, Myth and Reality, Part 3, Tricksters and Falsehoods.
But yes, we've got to go into the woods for the power for the TV. Let's get to it.
Okay. It's safe. It's safe. The creek's deep in the forest, all the way in the waterfall. It's safe. Now get the fuck away from here before Door zeroes in on me. I'll make it. I'm the chosen one out of all of the versions. Me. Yes. He's hidden the energy node at the creek in the forest. I have to find it.
Yep.
To the waterfall.
I'm not sure this looked like this a second ago.
It's probably not so subtly taking you to only one place, which is nice when there isn't a map.
Yeah. There is nothing. I'll hit some water here.
Okay, I found the creek. So, where's the energy node?
Near the waterfall, I think you said, yes? Would that be more inland as opposed to outland?
It depends where the waterfall is. Is the waterfall feeding? There it is, yes. There's a survival box. Full of supplies.
I love being in the woods in the dark. It's wonderful. Same sign, same sign.
Yes. Whoa.
There. Just like in the video game.
That is indeed a polyhedron.
I want to get a closer look at it. Oh, it's bright.
PRS was charged now. I had to get back to the trailer and the TV. Oh shit. Oh my god. Please take me out. Not me.
You can't escape. I am everywhere.
Oh.
Fuck this shit. I thought it was just the plot of the video game. But it was all real. Door, the master of many worlds, was murdering versions of the agent, played by me. Versions of myself. What the hell? Shit. Don't try anything! I've got a gun! It's all true. It's no hoax. No video game. It's really happening. I was lost in the multiverse. I had to become the role to survive.
Was that Door?
I had to get back to the trailer.
I'm not sure it was, actually.
Use my PRS on it.
I thought I saw the outline of a suit.
I almost thought it actually just looked like another version of us. But now I'm not so sure, yeah.
Well, I'm sure that'll be the only one we fight.
Yeah, if it does it again, which I'm assuming it will.
Dora would be coming for me next. I didn't want to face him. Fuck that. But I couldn't shake the feeling that it was inevitable.
Inevitability, Mr. Anderson.
Use the PRS, the polyhedron reality shifter on the TV, to get out of here. I felt a strange pull from the vortex. I was afraid that wherever it would take me, I was going to run into this door person. But I couldn't stay here.
Should I look around the forest more?
If it's your goal, absolutely.
It's a bit confusing, actually.
Imagine a frozen forest.
I'm a bit worried it's not actually supposed to be our goal, but...
Well, the worst that happens is there's nothing out here and we just go back and activate the TV. Was this bridge here before?
This is where we came through at the first instance. And then that blockage is there, and then we went up the creek up there. That's why I was saying this was more outland.
No, nothing?
No, I don't think so. This is pretty much where we started, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well go all the way.
I'm thinking, I just felt like I got turned around for a second there. But...
Because what I actually suspect is the case is that the forest it's expecting you to explore is through.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of getting back to where we were. There's some wild sounds in the
like
distance when you walk
animal
around
calls.
here. Or something more sinister. But probably animal calls. Whoop, 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 whoop.
No, 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 no. Oh, no, no.
But also a little bit yes?
Welcome to Night Springs City's Ocean View Hotel. Enjoy your stay.
But why is it in black and white?
Right? You're like in a film noir. Shut your TV.
Oh my god, is this the Midnight Channel? We did climb into the TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can pause it and do the photo mode business, yeah. Because now I'm not convinced I was right. That is you, isn't it?
I'm not. I don't think that's Door. I think that's you. Yeah.
I was in a different reality, but not better, worse. Maybe by thinking of Door, I traveled closer to him, to where he was in control. Next time, I'd focus on something else.
This is Night Springs City Ocean View Hotel reality bleed zone instead, yeah.
Oh,
same.
I thought it was going to be the same.
Same sign, but the location, they've actually bothered to change what it says.
We've got 1 entertainment lobby, 2 tango lobby, 3 coffee lobby, and they all have different times.
Yeah, we're either at midnight or midday, 3 and 9.
The encoding quality of this should be better.
Oh, what? Because the
it's in
color.
black and white, so you only have to encode the YUV, the Y component of the YUV signal.
Okay, you got this. Find another node, another TV.
What I'd call Luma. I can't remember if that's technically correct or if it's luminescence.
I had to find the right version of the lobby in the right time, when what I needed was there.
Actually, do you think you can just read that?
It's always the right time to visit Night Springs City's Ocean View Hotel. Thanks to our hotel's unique time anomaly, the time is up to you. Did you oversleep? Visit our morning lobby for the never-ending breakfast buffet. Craving one of our delicious signature cocktails? Stop by the 6 o'clock lobby where cocktail hour is always in full swing. Just follow the clocks to the time of your choice. At the Ocean View Hotel, the right time is only a door away.
Actually, I love the logic of going you've set up 3 rooms where it's always either morning or night, and go
You could do that without time anomalies.
Yeah.
You just have somewhere where you're always serving breakfast.
The room
surely.
is always breakfast. So yes, we have a door at 6. We have a door at 3. I don't think it mentioned this one. But maybe it did. And then we have the door at midday. Morning lobby. So when's morning? 3 or midday? Because it says 6 is the evening one.
Well, 9 is probably the morning one then.
That's 3, that's what I mean.
So there is no 9.
No, not currently.
Just go through one. We'll figure it out later. But first, stuff. There we go. Wait a minute. This is the same room.
Three was the tango lobby. 12 was the entertainment lobby.
Are we supposed to be going anywhere specific, like?
I don't know.
Because that's what I meant by just try one. Because if it doesn't matter...
Oh, but that is now no longer 6. That's now 9. That's 3. And that's 12.
I don't understand then, because I don't know where we're supposed to go. I think that's always the same.
Okay. Is that now back to 6? Oh.
More multiverse science babble. It gave me the creeps.
Well, we've already read that.
Yes,
A Luma Vista TV. I just needed energy to power it. I couldn't hear the thoughts of the other me, the one native to this reality. Maybe Door had killed him already.
Maybe.
Not a happy thought.
So that one was 12, I think. So the entertainment lobby is where the actual
No one at Poison Pill had mentioned they'd made a comic book of their game. But then, maybe Poison Pill didn't even exist in this reality. I was in a comic book. Funny.
Timebreaker, thrilling adventures through time and space. Who is our mystery traveler? The secret origin of Daw includes a 3D pull-out map of the Ripple Effect Corporation, the zaniest story we've ever published. All is revealed in the pages of the trippiest collection of science fiction stories on the stands. My god, the DLCs really are really generous with the pickups.
I mean, that's just the difficulty.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Not sure that says anything different. I think I said this one was 9 for the TV. So let's try 3.
Tango.
What?
You okay?
Yes, it says it's a Thomas Sane thing.
Another one of his films, yeah. We've got Artie on the radio.
No sign of any light for our TV, however.
Just the lyrics on screen, it's like, it's very relevant. Sorry, I bumped my mic there.
Damn it! Just came from here.
Okay, I think what you're supposed to do then is try and get to the locations which are behind the desk in the order.
Okay. So it's midnight 3 and then 9?
Yeah.
So I'm at midnight.
What's our actual target?
So we've seen a TV, we just need the energy for the TV.
Well, then the only thing I can think of is to do 6, because it's the only place you haven't been. But surely we've been to this before. If not that, then maybe it's the repetition thing, and you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can also just look it up.
Yeah, you may want to do that just to give me a hint, admittedly. But yes, I'll try the repetition thing.
It's a little prescriptive. It just says, continue to the Tango lobby through the exit in the centre. Once there, you'll be attacked by 2 time breakers. Following this, proceed to the coffee lobby, once again through the exit on the centre, where you will find the energy node.
Okay.
And it is sort of the usual thing.
The PRS was charged up. Now I find my way back to the TV. When I used the TV to travel between realities, I was thinking of Door. And the vortex brought me here, where the time breakers attacked me.
What's a D20 this time?
Yes, I feel like the symbol is changing. Like the very first us when we were on the stage, we had a triangle on our shoulder.
Did we have a mustache? We've got a mustache now as well.
Do we?
Oh, have you not seen the front of you? Have a look at the front of you.
Oh, because we certainly don't have the long hair and the beard anymore.
Yeah, we've got a stash.
Right.
Enemies dispatched. Let's use the PRS on the television. And yes, we'll have to make note then of what changes each time. So we've got like 5, well, it's pentagon on our arm and a moustache.
This time, different. She knew things. If I could find my way to her, she could help.
I feel like I'm back where I was.
You are, but I bet your objective has changed. If you use the television.
I thought I had. Did I let go or something? I must have let go. Oh.
Something was different. A strange feeling. Still, yet moving. Like frozen snapshots on a sequential path. And yet, thoughts flowing free. Like text read out loud.
We're in a comic book now.
Of course we are.
Okay.
It's you. I made it.
Door pulled you away. Thought you were gone, for sure.
I focused on you when I entered the vortex. I was trying to reach you.
You are full of surprises. Okay. Let's try this out.
Try what out?
Welcome to the headquarters of the Ripple Effect Corporation.
We were making a video game of the multiverse, but now it's suddenly real?
Real and not real exist side by side in the multiverse. Echoes flow through it like currents in a cosmic ocean, the Sea of Night.
If you just get a page at a time, that's really cool.
Conceptual, fictional, real, more real than real. Many versions of us all, in hidden interaction, linked by the energies that ripple through realities. One of you is killed in an explosion of dangerous energy, and another one instead gains superpowers. And yet another one meets an alien guardian angel. In one reality, we're not even real. Or as you say, characters in a video game.
See what they did there?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he after me? Who is Tor?
There are legends about him going back further than we can trace. They say he found an opening to a horrifying parallel reality that consumed him, gave him access to all realities. The feedback loop killing all other versions of him.
I am on the threshold. No.
We don't know why, but he sees the versions of you as a threat. He's killing them, bringing them back as time breakers. We thought he was after Branch. Now I'm thinking he's been after you.
Your lines played apart. The master of many worlds. We came through the door.
All right. What can I do?
He must be stopped. He leaves dead realities in his wake, and he is only picking up speed.
I'm just an actor.
You could have fooled me. You travel through realities with greater accuracy than anyone I've ever seen. Beyond Door, even. You picked it up just like that. Finding the place that made him may be the key to killing him. That was our theory. But we could never find it. Maybe you can.
Was there something between you and Branch?
What you think you are feeling is just an echo. Some other version of us in some other lifetime.
Maybe...
You'll come back for me? Maybe.
Wish me luck.
Luck is just an echo of an event carried over from another reality.
I'd say goodbye, but goodbye is just an echo from another reality of someone saying goodbye.
I was an REC agent. This was my mission now. I focused on him. The darkness, the entropy, Tor. The master of many worlds.
TBC. Okay. Expertly done. Are the controls the same, or has it simplified them?
It's kind of just simplified them, yeah. Yeah, there's no like light and shooting separate. It's all on the square button. Oh. I think it's every button does it, or the shoulder button certainly did it. I'm like, am I aiming to move to the right of the screen?
I think you're just fighting waves of them. Are you ready? Impressive. Out of all the versions, you might be the chosen one. Join me and we'll rule together.
No, never.
You will regret this. Also, I was lying. Ha ha ha. I'm waiting for it to have like a weird spelling error or something as well.
Get our power to change dimension again.
It'll be a television set, yeah.
Here's the TV. Let's see what we get next. Oh.
I've been brought to the very edge of the multiverse. Or some deep, dark trench in it. Everything sucked dry of color and energy. I had to find a door, or the means to travel on.
Is this one of the alternative dimensions in Control?
I think this is from Control, yeah.
Like, is this one of the slides?
You should not be here. You made a mistake.
Go to hell.
Charge.
I was going to say, I thought I saw something in the distance over there. Is that the TV?
Yes, I don't think I can walk sort of up on the... I have to go down into the valleys.
I don't think it's that way anyway.
No.
I think it's where you were going.
It seems fairly linear. Oh, got stuck on a however many-sided shape this is.
12.
It felt like the text was the only thing holding this place together. All of it being reduced to its conceptual form. Soon it would just be words.
This was a reality at the edge of the multiverse, devoid of color and energy, an entropic wasteland. Every shape here was formed by dark pages filled with pale words, the underlying tissue of all reality now exposed. The only other thing that remained were the dead energy nodes, built to last to the very collapse of the multiverse. Behind each dark dune of this desert lay a further expanse of nothing. There was nothing here but decay and inevitability. The path to oblivion was growing short, but time marched on regardless.
I lifted the pale... Sorry, I already screwed it up. I lifted the black page in front of my eyes and read the pale letters. In it, I lifted the black page in front of my eyes and read the pale letters. In it, I lifted the black page in front of my eyes and read the pale letters. In it, I lifted the black page in front of my eyes and read the pale letters. In it, I lifted the black page in front of my eyes and read the pale letters. In it, I lifted the black page in front of my eyes and read the pale letters.
There we go. You're a very good sport about that. Essentially getting to read the same sentence over and over. Think I've missed any of these?
No.
No.
You have gone.
I think the only thing you missed was the script at the very beginning, which probably just told you what was about to happen.
Yes, it was probably about me finding a body.
Yeah. It's right here.
Yeah, here we go. Here's another TV. Will we get to make it?
I was close. I knew I was close now.
Yes, is it just going to be words at the end? After dreamless sleep, you come to and gradually become aware of the utter lack. There is nothing.
Get ye flask. Because it's a text adventure, right?
Yes, yeah. We can focus.
Or we can go back to sleep.
Let's focus. You search for something to focus on. An idea of a geometric shape comes to mind. A pentagonal trapezohedron? Sure. How do you know the name of this shape? That you don't know. You feel yourself fading, drifting apart, losing your essence in the stream of consciousness, the ebbs and flows of your thoughts.
You can hold yourself together or you can let yourself go.
Ooh, what should we do?
I don't think it actually matters.
You're not sure it does? We'll hold ourselves together then.
You fight to hold yourself together, to swim against the current, to break to the surface. Coming to focus, you realize your first impression was wrong. There is something, and there is you. Slowly, you sense the words describing this, describing how it is. Here, in the furthest reaches of the multiverse, you have reached a reality where only ideas exist. An idea of reality, a conceptual reality. A thought tries to form in your mind.
Focus on the thought. You focus on the thought and it becomes clear. In the beginning, there was the word. Here, only words exist. They are everything. They describe this world and you in it.
Decipher the words. The words describe you standing in a barren conceptual desert. It stretches on to eternity. In a place outside time, you wait an immeasurable amount of time. Above, ideas of stars silently collide and collapse into black holes. With an idea of a desert comes an idea of feeling thirsty.
Obviously, we imagine a cup of coffee.
Oh, not the type of thirsty I was thinking. Okay.
As you imagine it, a cup of coffee, your favourite hot beverage, manifests itself. The idea of it, the concept of its delicious smell and taste. You savour it. You imagine savouring it. You understand that here, your thoughts are as real as anything.
Assess your situation. You realise you could be trapped here forever. Vaguely, you remember that you are on a mission of vital importance. You feel the details of it already dissolving. You must figure out a way to escape before you lose yourself again. When travelling through the vortex, you've always had a focal point in mind. Could that be the solution here as well?
We've already done the red-headed woman, so we're now focusing on the master of many worlds. You focus your thoughts on the master of many worlds. The desert dreamscape around you darkens. You vaguely feel the terrible weight of an alien, godlike awareness shift many realities away. How could you possibly find him, let alone face him?
We could meditate to learn, or we can prepare for war. We can meditate to learn.
Meditate.
You calm yourself and seek harmony, striving to expand your consciousness, to gaze into the secrets of the multiverse and understand your enemy. After struggling for what feels like a lifetime, you feel no closer to your goal. Your mind is not pure enough to grasp the secrets of the multiverse, let alone comprehend its master. You need to study this art to rise to a higher level of awareness.
Okay. Force yourself to continue. Stubbornly, you continue. You push yourself past every mental and physical threshold you encounter. Time passes. You are parched and starving. Dimly, you realize you are close to dying. You are lying on the ground.
You've got to push your body or channel your mind.
Channel your mind.
You strain to clear your murky head, willing the universe to show its secrets to you. Suddenly, out of a blinding light, a silhouette of a man appears.
Let's look at the man. He looks like you, but the way he carries himself and the glint of deep wisdom in his eyes tells you that this is you from the future. He offers you a seed.
We can look at the seed, we can take the seed, or we can reject the seed. Also, you from the future is very quantum brave.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I assume we just take the seed, or do you think we should look at it first?
Yeah?
Look at the seed. It seems like any other seed, but when you stare at it, the image of a towering tree flashes in your mind.
We can take ye flask or reject ye flask.
We'll take it.
You accept the seed the man offers. Then, he is gone.
Oh, eat the seed or plant the seed. Well, we said it was an image of a tree, So presumably we plant the seed. You plant the seed in the ground. It takes root and grows. A sapling rises from the ground. It grows fast. Soon, you stand at the foot of a gigantic tree, reaching for the skies. It is the tree of life. It is the world tree. A memory drifts down through its boughs like a falling leaf.
Follow the memory. You follow the memory and see a comic book in your hands. Are they your hands? You can't remember. The comic is about the legend of a god who hung himself from a branch of the world tree, sacrificing himself to gain secret knowledge.
Jeez, can't contemplate the nature of sacrifice. The tree looms over you, inscrutable in its silence. To gain the universe's secret knowledge, you know what you need to do.
Well, it's a shame it can't be scruted.
Hang yourself from the tree.
You will sacrifice yourself to gain the knowledge you are after, to be reborn with it. You climb up the trunk and hang yourself from the tree. As you begin to choke, your mind travels along the branches of the tree on a spiritual journey.
Follow the branches where they lead. The branches of the tree reach out through all realities, supporting all realities. The multiverse is born. You sense all the realities around you, all lives and all history unfurling like a river flows, forked lightning striking, a flower blooming, a slow motion explosion blossoming like a tree. You hang there for 9 nights. It feels like an eternity. Then the branch breaks and you fall to the ground. You hear the tree groan.
Look at the tree. You see that the tree has grown old and is dying. From the highest branch a magic fruit sprouts and ripens. As you stand watching, the tree dies. You notice the fruit has fallen to the ground next to you, alongside a large crooked branch.
Oh, pick up the fruit or pick up the branch. I mean, pick up the fruit.
It's magic, right? Yeah, it's magic. Pick up the fruit.
You pick up the magic fruit. It rots away in your hand, leaving behind a familiar-looking seed. Suddenly, you become aware of a man lying on the ground close by. He seems weak and ill, moaning to himself. Something stirs in your mind, a forgotten memory of a faded dream.
It fits many loops, brother. Offer the seed to the man.
Yep, we're going to start the loop.
You offer the seed to the man. As you step closer, he lifts his gaze to look at you. You recognize him. He is you from a distant past. He takes the seed, then he is gone, vanishing as suddenly as he appeared.
Pick up the branch. You pick up the crooked branch, tracing its path with your fingers. A distant memory stirs. What was your mission? You have gained so much knowledge, yet you struggle to remember where you were trying to go.
Try to remember. This is long. You look for it, shifting through your thoughts. I thought that would be sifting.
Could be both.
I'm going to say that. You look for it, sifting through your thoughts. It comes to you with a jolt. You were trying to find your way to the master of many worlds. There was something about a door.
Focus on the door. With that, a door begins to come into focus. You realize it is missing something.
Use the branch with the door. Oh my god, this is a text adventure. Or open the door.
Well, because it's probably missing a handle, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So use the branch with the door.
And then it's like, oh, the door has no hinges. The branch bonds with the door, creating a handle. And with that, the door is fully realized.
Open the door. You grasp the handle and open the door.
You get down on the floor. Everybody does the step over the threshold.
You step inside and stand in a room with a man, the master of many worlds, sitting behind a desk, typing, turning concepts and ideas into words, shaping this reality. He lifts his head.
Look at the master of many worlds. You stare the man in the eye. With a shock you realize that you have made a mistake. You have come to the wrong place. The man, this master of many worlds, is not the one you were looking for. He is not Dor. He is someone else entirely. You want to ask him what he knows, but it's already too late.
Presumably this is Alan
This is Alan
Wake,
Wake,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Continue.
We have witnessed a case of mistaken identity. But in the vastness of the multiverse, with an endless number of versions of ourselves, what is identity anyway? Can there be more than one master of many worlds? Or did our hero take a wrong turn somewhere along the way? Was this particular journey precisely what was needed to make him the one he was meant to become? One thing is certain. I am your host, the one and only Warland Dor. And this is Night Springs.
Space invader, looking cute in a human suit. Secret agents with the down race they shoot. Psychic powers, hypnotizing magic fruit. Strange machines, weird mysteries. We got freaky fantasies. In Night Springs, psycho killer on the run. Yeah, Night Springs, I done the black hole sun. 'Cause in Night Springs, we're just looking for the thrill. All your nightmares come true. Crashing through the warning signs, your car breaks down just outside in Night Springs. Endless versions of this town, they called out the elder god who live inside a sleeper's dream. Better let her sleep in Night Springs. If you die in your arms on a Monday, I haunt you when you like it. In Night Springs, caught in an endless time loop. Yeah, in Night Springs, a solar system in your soup. 'Cause in Night Springs, we're just looking for the thrill. All your nightmares come true. Lost in mist for days and days. Now you see the sign it says Night Springs. In Night Springs, caught in an endless time loop. Yeah, in Night Springs, a solar system in your soup. 'Cause in Night Springs, we're just looking for the thrill. All your nightmares come true. Lost in mist for days and days. Now you see the sign it says Night Springs.
Chasing the murder cult made me feel like I was caught in a loop. Every time I thought I was getting closer, things shifted around, and I realized I was further away than ever before. Instead of answers, I only got more questions. The name of the cult and the masks they wore kept changing. The deeper into the dark depths I got, peeling off the layers of this case, like the ocean zones, from twilight to midnight to abyssal to the deepest trenches, the closer I felt to going mad.
Night Springs.
We're back. And yes, that was a wonderful ending to Night Springs. I liked how even in the text adventure, we still ended with a shot of Alan Wake's face looking confused at us. And then, yes, we had a in memory of, the name is already gone. Do you remember what it was? McCaffrey.
It was
And
right
yes,
there.
that is the voice actor for Alex Casey. And he died like very recently, which I'm assuming is why they put it into the end of the DLC. And no more voice of Alex Casey. And I think he was the voice for Max Payne as well.
Oh, really?
At one point.
Well, that doesn't. That makes sense because he had that type of voice as well, very gruff.
Yeah, but obviously it's getting quite late.
It is rather.
So we're going to leave it here. We wanted to finish that episode of Night Springs. It didn't really have like a point where you would stop to a certain extent. But this has been Michaela.
And this is still Peter.
Where And So Begins here on Twitch and over on YouTube. We'll be back on Sunday with more Alan Wake 2. We'll see you next time.
Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, thank
see
you for
again
watching.
soon.